Hi everyone. Now we're going to talk about a very important feature we've added, and it was asked. Uh, a lot of our clients requested it, which is employees or supervisor can see only their own can see only their own employees, and they can only approve their own employees. And also, a lot of our clients wanted to create their own uh, uh, processes such as leave, who should review and who should approve and everything. So now I'm going to take you through that process. As you know, we have the user right. We start here at the user rights. So the roles here, as we know, is only to say what uh, uh, what kind of role that and this role, what can they see, view, and everything else. And here, if those roles are not up to what you're looking for, you can create your own role. And here in the permission, okay, this is where you give every employee what permission they need to see. As you know, we create an employee and we say whether he wants to be a manager, HR manager, supervisor, and so on. Now, this is the new feature here, okay, where we add what employee sees what branch only. So when you select an employee, for example, let me, let me add this person here, and I say he can see, Kuwait, or and he can also see, Riyadh, for example, and you save. Then this employee basically will kind of view only uh, Riyadh and Kuwait, not nobody else. That's it. He cannot see anything. So the permission is the permission here. It allows the employee or it permits the employee to see the features of the system, and here it give employee access to branches and what employees they can see. So this is how you can make sure that only this employee can see only these employees under these branches, and they will not see any other employees in a different branch. So this is how you can uh, give access to managers to see only their own employees. Now, if we come here to workflow, we just added this workflow feature here, and if you just I want to go back here to the dashboard. So it's a workflow here. You go here. We have added here only two actions, which is leave request and view the assumption. So remember, you have to do for both. Okay. So for leave request, if I view here, I have this is by company wide. So that means this employee here can only see can approve all leave requests for all company, regardless where they are. However, if you have a specific workflow, whether here, which means for all company, you can add any name here. Of course, these names here only applies to people that have authority to view leave request. If they don't, then you have to go and give them that permission first. Uh, so this is for company. Let's assume I wanna create a special uh, uh, workflow for this branch. If I go on and say edit, and I say I wanna give this person here, access to view or to review it. Now, it shows that this is going to be a reviewer, this is approver. If you want the other way around, you just go and say move up. So this person becomes a reviewer. That means they can review, they can make sure that they approve, reject. But ultimately, the last approver, or that what I mean for this leave request to be confirmed, is the approver has to confirm it. And here I can add another person if I want, and I say add, and I can move this person up. So it becomes when when an employee applies for a leave request, it comes to this person first. Then after that, so when this person approves, then it goes to here, and this employee will be notified that there's a leave request that needs to be approved. And after that, it comes to your manager. So this can be done in that order. Of course, you can move up and down, and you can remove. You can even remove employees or add employees, as I said. So this is for branch. However, if you want to do something specific for an employee that is different than the branches and different than this, you can go to any employee, to any employee here, say, uh, I want this person, this person to be, to be a reviewer for this employee, particular employee, and I want this person to be the approver of this employee. And then everything is done. Everything now, all leave requests pertaining to that employee will come to this person for approval, for review, and this person for approval. So even in the if I if this is how it's done. So it's very simple. This is your workflow. This is the order and for the leave request. The same thing you have to do for duty resumption. You have to add the same thing for duty resumption like I did here. I've added this person as a reviewer. This was as a and here I made a mistake. This should be the on top. So I'm gonna move this up. So this and for duty resumption, when the employee confirms, it comes here, and for this person to review it, and then the second one to review it, and then review it. During the leave request, sometimes maybe this manager is away or absent, so the leave request eventually will appear in those three, but with no but only to view until this person approves. However, this person will see a button at next to leave request called take over. So if they click take over, that means they ignore this reviewer, and then this employee will be able to approve uh, this leave. The same thing, the manager here, approver, can take over from both and can approve it. This is only in case of the employee, if for example, if the employee forgot to submit the duty resumption or leave request, or here the manager, this manager left the company or been away for a long period of time. So in order not to create a bottleneck, these people can take over. So at the leave request, you will find something called you know take over. Let me show you this, how this is done. So I'm gonna choose an employee here. I'm gonna choose an employee uh, that has that that can do this. So if I go here and say this is here, view this employee, simply apply for leave, say apply for sick leave, say it's November 27, 28, apply. So if I look at the leave request here, I can see that the approver, he has sick leave. He can say he can take over if you want, or he can view it and see that this employee has still waiting for the review and the other person review and then he has to approve. However, if he wants to approve it immediately, he just can click take over, and then if they view it, see it shows that those have approved it already, and then this person can approve it. That's it. If I go to duty resumption, I see that this person here, I can view it, and then it's waiting for, now the same employee he's the reviewer, so that's why it's a duplicate, but this is how it's done. I hope this is makes create an ease in terms of a process for your employees and for your manager, and then everything is done. Of course, every activity, every line of the process, there's a notification that goes to the email of the concerned employee. Thank you so much.